Thanks for joining, guys. It's Andrew from IDB here, checking out Nomad's new Apple Watch strap. We've looked at many different watch straps in the past, including a few from Nomad. They usually make leather bands, but this is their first sporty model coming in with silicone. So it does have vulcanized LSR silicone and 316L gauge stainless steel, which means both of those are hyperallergenic, and this should not be an issue for anyone with like a nickel or another rubber allergy. So you should be fine in those regards. Another plus to any silicone band, really, or any rubber band, is this is going to be waterproof. So this is perfect for the elements, so you don't have to worry about, like with the leather straps, worry about getting those wet and kind of ruining the leather that they have. Other than a lot of really nice leather work, Nomad has also been known for their custom Apple Watch lugs. They're significantly larger than the normal Apple lugs you may see. They're kind of a bit smaller, about like that size, but these have little like wings on them almost. They make it look a lot more rugged, more aligned with Nomad style, and they make the watch itself just look a little bit bigger. The top of the silicone band is slightly textured, which is a really nice feeling. The hardware, all the metal is stainless steel. There's not much logo on here, which I like. There's not just huge logos in places. There's just simple logos here on the actual buckle itself, on the side of the little loop that keeps the strap in place, and on the underside of the long piece there again is another Nomad logo. Essentially any piece that can be kind of removed, so the loop, the one side and the other side all have a logo on them one way or another. I've always loved Nomad's attention to detail. For instance, this is just a very small thing. The extra side of the strap here, it has a bit of a taper to it. It's almost like a trapezoid where the bottom is a little bit wider than the top. Well, if you look at the loop on the other half of the strap that is essentially supposed to hold that in place, it is actually molded to match that taper. It is all silicone, so they could have just made that straight across, kind of just went out of the box, and it would have fit just fine. But again, that little attention to detail that made that kind of bevel just the same exact way as that extra strap. Those lugs that they ship with that are custom, there are no compatibility issues here. I'm always a little bit nervous when I'm using third-party lugs because I don't want it to scratch my watch in any way when I'm kind of putting it in here. I don't want to have to force it in. No, these slide in perfectly smooth, and the buttons work fantastically when you're trying to release them. So you'll have no scratching of your Apple Watch, no damage at all, and you're never going to have to worry about them coming undone. These are going to fit as securely as the Apple ones, at least so far in my testing. They also make the face of the watch look a little bit larger, which happens to be in style right now, so it works well. The biggest competition to the Nomad silicone band is probably Apple's own first-party option, but they are a little bit different. Obviously, Apple's options are smooth really on the top compared to Nomad's, and the biggest one is probably just the way that the straps work. So Nomad has a more classic clasp design, where Apple kind of has this little one where it tucks underneath, which I really like, and I kind of wish Nomad had done something similar. My only complaint really with the Nomad watch is my wrists are apparently a little tiny. It's one size fits all, only works on the 42mm, and there's only one loop on the end. So the watch band goes through, there's quite a bit sticking out, I can't tuck it underneath, I can't opt for a smaller size, and there's only one loop to hold it in place, it just sometimes comes out of that loop. Regardless, I've been a huge fan of this, and I've been wearing this constantly since I've started testing it. This is the first one that got me to displace my metal band that I had previously been wearing. I'm big fans of both Nomad's leather band and their new silicone band. If you'd like to pick up either option, they're both listed down below in the description. You can find the silicone band for only $39, which is $10 less than Apple's first party offering. If you have any questions, please go ahead and let me know. Please go ahead and subscribe. Till next time, it's Andrew for IDB.